All right, we are here first day of All-American Bowl practice with Kourt Williams. Kourt will be arriving here at Ohio State, at the end of the week, I believe?
Yes, sir, the 5th, January 5th.
So just around the corner. You've been committed for a while. I mean, feeling excited about getting up to Columbus?
Yes, sir. I mean, it's been something that I'm working towards, and the fact that it's a week away, I mean, it really hasn't hit me yet. You know, I don't know when it's going to hit me when I lay my head down on that pillow in the dorm, but I'm just excited to get things rolling.
Yep. But in the meantime, it's probably fun to be down here with some of your future teammates and some other guys from California that you've known over the years. I mean, kind of how do you take a week like this? I mean, is there still anything left to prove, or is it just kind of putting a stamp on your high school career? I mean, kind of how do you approach this week?
I mean, I'm just going to play. I mean, I always play with a chip on my shoulder. I'm just being with my guys, G. Scott and CJ and all them, all the commits in Paris, just talking to them, building that bond. They're going to be my brothers when we get out there. So just the fact that we're building that relationship out here is great. So I'm ready.
Yep. You didn't waver there at the end, but Coach Hafley did leave for Boston College, just kind of right before you signed. What were some of your emotions going through at that time, and kind of why did you maybe handle it the way you did in terms of no other visits and just kind of locking it in? What was your thought process during that time?
I mean, throughout that whole process, I talked to Coach Day a lot, and we've had a lot of conversations, and he just told me that his vision is going to remain the same with the defense and all. Whatever coach they bring in is going to be the same system. They're going to use me in that same role. So just having that conversation with Coach Day just really made me feel more comfortable, and that's why I didn't waver at all.
That's the same answer I've got from a couple of guys, is that Coach Day he's always been very involved with you guys, but that he really made a point about that down the stretch there with Coach Hafley leaving. I mean, does that give you a lot of confidence in him and just kind of the comfort level? I mean, it just seems like those conversations really smoothed everything over with a lot of you guys.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, Ohio State's a great school. I had much love and respect for Coach Hafley, but I didn't choose Ohio State just for a coach. They're a great program just in terms of academics and athletics. I mean, the fact that Coach Hafley is leaving, I mean, it was frustrating at first. But like I said, having that conversation with Coach Day just really set the tone and smoothed everything out. So I'm just ready to get rolling.
Right. Looks like you're playing linebacker this week. Is that?
They brought me here as a linebacker because they were going to bring me as a DB, but some guys didn't come for linebacker.
Gotcha.
So it was so basically they're going to have me play like nickel in some things, safety in some things, and linebacker or something.
That sounds kind of similar to maybe what you might be doing at Ohio State. So,
Right.
Have you got a chance to get into coverage on some of these receivers? Your future teammates. What any talking out there, or kind of what's out there?
It's all love and respect. We're just gonna compete. That's all we know how to do. So.
Yep. It's kind of, as you reflect on this, what was it about Ohio State for you that ultimately led you there? I mean, it was a very drama-free recruitment with you. It was pretty straightforward. You took your visits. You committed to Ohio State. You were solid for 6 months. There was no drama. A lot of times when Ohio State goes the whole way across the country, sometimes there could be some second thoughts and some issues there. But why were you so solid throughout with everything that's happened with the coaching change and just the distance and everything else that could have maybe led other guys to waver?
Yeah, I mean, just the relationships that I built, Coach Day has been heavy in this, and I went throughout the whole recruiting process very seriously, and choosing which school would be best for me. And Ohio State just overall just was the best fit, no matter what the coaches did and all. But they're great in academics, great socially and athletically. So I just feel like Ohio State, out of all the schools that I was looking at, this was the best fit overall for me. So it didn't matter what happened, I was going to stick to it and trust.
All right, well, good luck this week. We'll be watching all week at practice, and we'll see you soon up in Columbus, too.
Yes, sir. Thank you.